Ron Killings, aka R Truth, is a rapper, actor, and WWE superstar. He has been the WWE 24/7 champion a record number of 54 times. He is the most decorated wrestler in WWE history with 56 title reigns within the company and 66 in his overall career. Along the way, he's developed the love to rap and started building relationships and performed with music legends ranging from Tupac Shakur, Tech Nine, to recent collabs with R&B legend Maya and Joey Badazz. We discuss how his going in and out of jail never deterred him from living his dream and how his wrestling career started because of it. Life as a rapper and wrestler ain't easy, and R Truth joins Peaks and Valleys to talk about it right now.
They say it is the darkest before the dawn. But what do you do before the dawn comes when all you have is candles and night lights guiding your path until morning, until your sight is restored and you can see your way out, your way through, your way to the other side. You push with all your might until the day breaks and your victory comes. This is Peaks and Valleys with TK Trinidad.
All right, folks, I am super excited. He is a rapper and actor, WWE Superstar. Please welcome Ron Killings, aka R Truth. How are you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good, good, good. First off, I am, like I said, I'm just like so happy that you're on the show because you just have an amazing journey that I really want people to understand beyond, the WWE superstar life. So
Right.
let's kind of get in it. Is there a time in your life where stuff wasn't going right and, you had to take a moment and pause and, reflect and then kind of keep going? Is there a moment like that you can recall?
Oh, definitely. And see, the thing about my career and what I'm doing now, and I'm people usually typically see me always happy, always smiling, always just. I bring that energy with me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
God has filled me with that energy. That I can attract people, and they be like they. It's almost like it energizes them. But I am human. I have had
Mm-hmm.
so many adversities in life. I've had there's times I'm depressed. There's times I'm sad. There's times I'm hopeless. There's times I need encouraging. All those times, all those things is what builds us as human. And the stronger we are, the more we're able to deal with those adversities that bring us down, that make us go a different route to still
Mm-hmm.
get to where we want to get to. Anything you like, the universe is so powerful. Anything you want, you desire, you manifest, you can have it. But you're going to go through some things to get it. You know what I'm saying? Anything worth
Yep.
having is worth going through the hard shakes to get it. People see me as they see me. I am the WWE superstar R Truth. Ron Killings R Truth. There's just not too much of a difference from these two people.
Mm-hmm.
I met a guy named Jack Crockett in a halfway house, and that was the first time I was what I like to call a willing vessel. I was
Mm-hmm.
at a point in my life where I sold the drugs, but I justified the reason. I came from a good background, a very good background,
Right.
upraising. My mom brought me up I came up in church, Baptist, holiness. So I know right from wrong. We all know that. But
Mm-hmm.
coming up in the hood, I would say I wouldn't even call it peer pressure. I would just call it just being at that age to where we're curious. And we're curiosity, when I say curiosity kills the cat, it does.
Mm-hmm.
It can kill your inner being. It can kill um your ambition. It can kill your drive. It can throw you off track and get you somewhere else. I
Mm-hmm.
sold drugs and thought I could do that for the rest of my life. That was just my mentality. I
Right.
thought that's how I was going to, I remember my mama telling me, you can't be selling drugs. I'm hearing you selling drugs. I'm telling my mom, I'm getting money from elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Oh, somebody just gave me money. Oh, this guy just gave me a car. Yeah, right. Okay, so whatever. But my mentality was I was going to sell drugs forever because I was a rapper then. I was rapping. I was opening up for people like Chubb Rock, Tracy Spencer, Kwame, Digital Underground. I was going to Jack the
Mm-hmm.
Rapper conventions. I was paying for myself to get studio time. I was the rapper. I had dancers. I had to pay for the outfits. I had to pay
Mm-hmm.
for the limos. You know what I'm saying? I was doing this way back when. That's how I met the pictures you can see with me and Tupac Shakur or Easy or Sinbad back then or Evander Holyfield and
Right.
all these people. So, but I was selling drugs. That was my justification of that. I'm selling drugs to
Mhm.
get to where I want to be this big rap star. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to take care of my mom, take care of my family. And that I was justifying the reason to sell drugs. Well, that wasn't the route God wanted me to go, or it could have been the route that I had to go to learn what I've known now. I got jammed up. I went to jail on many occasions. And those many occasions, like going through adversities, there's things you have to learn from that. You
Right.
getting that time to be filled, to be suited up, I call it. You know what I'm saying? For what else life has to throw at you. But
Mhm.
going through my hardship, going in and out of jail, when I got my big time, I met a guy named Jack Crockett. And me and some CEOs, when I was locked up, my sister sent my pictures to keep me inspired, to keep me motivated, keep my spirits up. I had
Mhm.
pictures with all those celebrities that I was telling you about. So in jail, I was considered the celebrity. But I had people that had life sentences. I'm talking about like
Right.
real, like people that had like life wasn't getting out no more. I had those people like God was putting people around me and people was talking to me. I was taking it in because I was still hitting that brick wall in life. I was still hitting that brick wall. I was still in the same places I was doing the shit that was giving me the same results. Negative.
Right.
I wasn't going nowhere. I'm just in a hamster wheel spinning, spinning, spinning. It wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? It never was me. But I got caught up in that. You know what I'm saying? I got caught up in that. Well, me and the CEOs was like, man, you're not supposed to be here.
Mhm.
You look at these pictures, man. You're inspiring the people. Like, we're gonna find somebody that's gonna invest money in you. You're gonna become a big rapper, and you can give us a job, and we don't have to work here in jailhouses no more. And
Oh, okay, gotcha.
that was our plan. And like this
Mhm.
is like crazy because I was going and working out with all the inmates and people were going to sleep. I would go to the gym. They would take me to the gym and work out. That's how I was able to stay in shape. And I'm
Mhm.
performing for the inmates. Well, I caught the eye of Jack Crockett. And that time, he was the senior cameraman for WCW. They had sold
Mhm.
their thing to Ted Turner. So he saw me, liked me, thought I was very entertaining, funny, all that. And the deputies talked to him. And it was like, hey, this guy named Jack Crockett want to talk to you. And they told me who he was. They own Crockett Park and all the things here in Charlotte, the Charlotte Knights baseball team. And I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, cool. So me and him talked, and he's like, I like to give you a job when you get out. Me, with the mentality I had, I thought the motherfucker may cut his grass or something. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I want to give you a job when you get out. That's my mentality now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, I'm locked up in jail. So he's like, I want to give you a job when you get out. Um, Give me your number. I think we talked maybe 3 times. Well, it was 6 more months before I got out. I got out, gave him a call, and that was the first time he introduced professional wrestling to me. And so I'm
Okay.
thinking like professional wrestling. I'm like, man, I don't want to wrestle. I just want you to give me this money so I can put in the studio, man, and
Go
go
and
make
do.
these hits. He said, you know what? He said, God told me to give back to you, but it wasn't money. He said, when you're ready when you taste the blood, you let me know. And he kept saying, when you taste it, you let me know. Well, Trinidad, I went out and just kept hitting that brick wall. It wasn't what I wanted. I wanted to do
Right.
things my way. So then I started to like, you know what I'm saying? I dope at robbing. Like I was doing some street shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I turned robbing into a job. You know what I'm saying? Like
So was there any point, like, either in jail or the times that you did go to jail where, um, like, you were gonna just quit because you were doing it for a purpose? Not to say it's justifiable, but was
for a
there any
purpose,
point where
yes.
you were just like, I'm not gonna do this anymore? Maybe rapping is not for me. Maybe that this stuff is not for me, and I need to do something else because I keep getting caught.
No, never one time did I think like that. That rapping wasn't for me. It wasn't that.
Mhm.
I lost sight. I got caught up and I lost sight of what you know. What I'm saying? I wasn't educated enough in
Mhm.
every aspect of everything that I was trying to get to. But what I was doing, I was caught up in that. Like I told you, I thought I could do this forever. I'm
Right.
like doing this forever because it was working for me. I was able to help my mom out. I was able to pay bills. I was able to go to the studio. I was able to pay for everything. So I'm like, this was like my deal. But Crockett told
Mhm.
me that, like, he said, it wasn't for me to give you money because I think you're gonna do the same thing you've been doing. You've had money, you've made money. And he was right. And he said, when you're ready to do it, he said, let me know. 2 more years. 2 more years of me, what I call hitting the brick wall, doing the shit that's giving me the same shitty results. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got
Mhm.
to, you have to change it up. I changed it up. I became a willing vessel. After going back and forth to jail, back and forth, I cut the people I used to hang with loose. I stopped
Mm-hmm.
going to places I used to go to, the surroundings. I just changed so many things in my life. And I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna sell nothing. I'm not even selling an aspirin or a bufferin. I ain't selling shit. I'm not doing no more street shit. I'm not. I called Jack Crockett. He came and picked me up, took me out to eat the Bennigans. And I told him, I said, man, whatever you need me to do, I said, I'll be a willing vessel. And that what I call my ram in the bush. He took me to three WCW shows. And
Mm-hmm.
wow, Ric Flair, that was my first time, coming from the hood, being at a wrestling show, sold out arena,
Mm.
25, 30,000 people. That music hit, Ric Flair came out and just standing on that stage. I'm telling you, look, like you could feel the energy. He's like, look, imagine that's you right there.
Mm.
You're rapping, you're dancing. That's what you want to do. You want to be a rapper, right? You're dancing. You're coming down to the ring. And when you get in the ring, you turn this rap and this hood stuff you can do, and you can fight. You can do all these things. And he said, you can entertain. He said, if you do that, you won't need nobody else to invest in you. You can invest in yourself. And it clicked. It
Mm-hmm.
clicked and it dawned on me. He said, I just know God want me to give back to you, but it's not money. He said, you just need an opportunity. He said, this won't cost you nothing but time. He said, if you have time to put in yourself and invest to be your own cheerleader,
Mm-hmm.
and I did that. And that's what I call taking a different route to get to where I'm at now. And through life, sometimes when you hit those brick walls, when you have those adversities, those are the time for you to sit and suit yourself up
Right.
mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and get yourself ready to go back out there and hit it again.
Yeah.
That's all it is. A setback ain't up for you, but not to make time to come back.
Come back. So it seems like because you have an extensive catalog as far as music.
Oh
When
yeah.
at what point in your life did you realize like this is what I'm going to do? Like I'm going to be doing music for the rest of my life.
Oh, I knew that before I even knew what drugs was. Um, I
How
knew
old were
that
you?
when I knew that before I knew I was wanting to rap. First time I heard Eric B and Rakim.
Okay.
First time I heard Kumo D, Big Daddy Kane, Will Smith, Girls That Number Trouble. That's when I knew I wanted to do music then. It was just learning the routes. There's
Mhm.
routes you take in life to get to where you want. There's routes you take with any career, anything you want to do industry wise. There's a route you have to take to become a lawyer, become a doctor, to become. You have to go those routes. So to
Right.
become where I'm at with the music, I mean, I was in those places where the music was at. I knew that's
Mhm.
what I wanted to do, and especially seeing people was making a career and a living and being able to bless themselves and other people with it. I was all
Right.
in. Yes.
Yeah, so because the thing is with the entertainment, like, for instance, for like a lawyer, the path is kind of, the same. You go to school, then you go to some more school, then you take the bar. With entertainment, it seems like you could speak to five different people, and this is including wrestling. You could speak to five different people, it's gonna be five different paths. So
Five different paths.
throughout the career with music and in wrestling, has
Right.
there ever been a time where like you were just like, man, this is because it doesn't seem like it to me, but I just want to hear it from you. Like, has there ever been a time where it's just like, man, this is some hard, like maybe I should do something else.
Um, I've had those times in my life. I've had those times where I have given up in my life, but there's just something always in me that I won't let myself give up. We all going to have those negative thoughts. We all going to
Mm-hmm.
have those doubtful things that's telling us this might not be right for you. That's okay. I think that's okay for you to change it up and to think like that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's for the best. Sometimes it may not just be your knack. Like my neighbor's a hell of a guy, but music is not his thing, nor wrestling, nor, you know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
so I think it's okay to have those doubtful things about your thinkings about yourself,
Right.
but to not, don't marry it if that's what you truly desire and want.
Mm-hmm. So what brings you through? You mentioned the church. So was it the faith that was instilled in you at a young age? Or like what is your self-talk when you are in those moments of, this might not work out, or I don't know if I want to continue doing this?
Um, Continue on. You push. You you be your own cheerleader. You be your own supporter. You and I think it's a lot of adapting. It's a lot of eating shit. We all
Mm-hmm.
want to eat shit in life. Sometimes a lot of times you have to take shit and turn it into chicken salad. You know what I'm saying? Chicken salad pretty good. Shit ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So yeah. So I think there's never a give up bone in my body. There's never a give up on anything. Um, I've never given up, so I don't know how to tell someone that if you give up. I know the feeling of wanting to give up,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't give up. When you give up, you lost. When you give up, everything you fought for, everything you've been grinding and trying to pursue, all of that was for nothing. You can't give up. It's okay to have those negative thoughts. It's okay to have those negative thinkings of, you know what, this may not be for me. I need to do something else. Switch it up. Switch it up. That's all you got to
Mm-hmm.
do. That's why we call it different paths. The
Mm-hmm.
way I got to become where I'm at, very few people are going to meet somebody in jail and they trust you and believe in you and give it.
Right.
Very few people. So sometimes you have to take and be aware of the things, people, and resources that are around you
Mm-hmm.
that can help you through your adversities, through your doubtful thinkings, through your struggles. There's always some things around you. That time, only thing we can count on in this life is time. And
Mm-hmm.
that time in adversities is when we become our best and our strongest.
How do you balance being a WWE superstar and still putting out music on a regular basis? Like what's the current projects that are coming out?
Uh, Actually, I have a project I'm working on coming out called Legacy. We don't know if it's going to be a project album or what. We're still in that planning mode. I got like
Mm-hmm.
40 songs done. This pandemic has been like almost like a blessing. I mean, I got 40 songs recorded, and we're just now strategically trying to figure out how we're going to feed the market with this, how we're going to
Okay.
service everybody with it. I got so many songs. I got a song about Dubai on there. I got a metal song on there, rock metal song. I got a country song on there. You know what I'm saying? And all of it's fire. All of it's banging. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that project, I'm hoping will be out and released in the next 3 months.
Okay.
Within the next 3 months, that's what we're banking on right now. But
Okay.
my music has changed tremendously from music being the reason that I'm in the wrestling business to me learning and knowing and having one of the catchphrases that everybody, the "What's Up" song, everybody get to
Yeah.
now. It's not like I came in the wrestling business and they gave me this gimmick. I've been doing this before I even started wrestling. So now
Mm-hmm.
being at the age I'm at, knowing what I know, and I feel like age is just a number to me. You know what I'm saying? I got some dope ass music. I'm loved by everybody all over the world, and now you just get to get a lot of what I've been building up for. You get to get the raw shit from me now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy. So what is there going to be a song from the album that's going to be, I guess maybe your new song? Are you going to debut it on WWE or do the partnership like you did with Carmella or anything like that?
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. I want to right now. I just want to make enough hits for everybody to recognize, realize, and come aboard. Our slogan is gonna pretty much be your favorite wrestler is your favorite rapper.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, but then also too, when the 24/7 belt came out, like I love when you have it. Like when you don't have it, it's just like, okay, this is cool, but we know it's going back to you. So how do you come up with those skits? Because another thing that kind of drew my eye to you, on top of one, you looking phenomenal, and it's like your workouts are definitely on point, but it's just like being creative and to do those skits and to have those moments, because sometimes it's a 3-hour show, and
Right.
sometimes those 3-hour shows can drag. Sometimes they're planning towards something, but those moments that you have, they're always like funny and they're always entertaining. So do you plan them? Does somebody else plan them, or is it a collaboration? How does that work?
It's a collaboration of everything, everybody. Vince McMahon, I call him, he's like one of the best at it. I learned from the best from him, and it's just knowing your audience, and our audience is like broad. The age level
Mhm.
is from 6, 7, 8, 8 to 80. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yep.
just knowing your audience, and I know funny, I know
This is
serious, I know sad, I know funny, I know entertaining, and I just adapt to those words and roles, and I just become them.
nice. Now, well, this is a two-part question. So, out of all the music you've made up until the Legacy album, what is your favorite like song from your catalog
From
before the
all,
Legacy album?
before the Legacy album,
Yeah,
are you talking about all my music?
all your music. Do you have like one favorite one,
Mm. Well,
or
see,
what's?
if we go like all my music, I used to produce myself. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
Um, I got some songs way back that I produced that's that's with me because of me at the time that I wrote it and did it, what I was
mhm,
going through at what part in my life that I was having one of those adversities to where I was my music way back then was more I was going through so much shit that it was just me talking to them, talking to everybody, telling them like, hey, we got to hold on, we got to keep pushing. Yeah, it's hard. I'm losing too. We all losing. Yeah, I know it's
mhm.
hard. I know you can't pay this bill. I can't pay that bill. I know like all that music was just like it still means something to me now. To my music now, when I got a legit badass producer that's you know what I'm saying, do my music when my music is just quality as hell. I'm telling people, hey, we got to go get it. We got to, you know what I'm saying? We got to like get off our ass, make our way. You know what I'm saying? Take our way. We got to go get it. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
shine it. We got to go shine. You know what I'm saying? They got it. We got to go get it.
Now, is there a particular song on the Legacy album that we should look out for?
Oh, damn. See,
Or is it like all like your children? Like you can't pick one.
they like children. They like kids. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I say like chillins. You know what I'm saying?
And
Yeah.
so, okay, so definitely y'all be on the lookout for that. And then one final question: what would you say to somebody who, because it's life. We all go through peaks and valleys. We all go through these ups and downs. So somebody who's experiencing, that valley, or somebody who's experiencing adversity. What in one sentence? What would you say to encourage them?
Have faith. Believe in yourself. Learn to be your own cheerleader and mainly learn yourself. Learn how to control yourself. And that way, can't nobody else control you. Nobody else's words, thoughts, or the way they perceive you. None of that matters. When you learn yourself, you learn how to control yourself. When you get self-control, you can control anything around you.
Boom, there it is. So
Yeah.
where can everybody find you, find your projects, all that good stuff?
You go the official ronkillings.com. My Twitter is at ronkillings1. And my Instagram is at ronkillings1.
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Can't wait for the album to drop. The beats are hard because I was listening to the stuff that you had in 2020. So the beats are hard. So I already know, with the eating regimen that you just gave, I'm gonna apply that to my life, get my workout life together.
There you
So
go.
I
Oh, you
can't wait.
looking good. You looking
I mean,
good.
I appreciate that and accept that. However, I want to be on your level where it's just like, you aging backwards. Like I need that aging backwards. That I need to put that all together. So that's my goal. That's my goal right now.
Well,
So
started here first. Start all in there first.
start. Yeah, you know what? To just what I said. What I really love, and the fact that I love that you're on the show, is just because just through the television, your energy level is just through the roof. Meaning that like
Uh,
your hypeness brings like I'm happy. And that's a quality that people are blessed with and born with. You can't you
Thank
can't
you.
just, put that together or say I'm going to try to make everybody happy. It's something that you have inherent, and that's in you. So I'm just thankful that you're on the show for one, but what you do on a daily basis, because you are impacting people.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much.
No
And
problem.
it's God given. God has It's all him, and it's for people. It's not for me. It's for me to attract people, for me to encourage people, to inspire people, to pick people up when they're down. And it's just the tongue, the mouth. Words can mean so much. Words can help. Words can hurt you. Words can pick you up. Words can they're powerful. And I just want to use anything that God gave me He has brought me from, that has given me what I got now. I want to just throw that and shower people with that. And it just starts from here. It's here, believing in it yourself, believing in that good positive energy, saying it, you know what I'm saying, manifesting it, and going and put work in.
Boom. Well, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed rest of the week and day.
Yes, you have a blessed day too.
Peaks and Valleys is produced by Josh Rodriguez and TKO Productions. Spoken word and voiceover is done by yours truly, Lem Gonzalez. Thank you for listening, and remember, after the darkness comes the dawn.